engagement. I walked by it.
What?
Okay, it's no biggie. Sorry.
Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Any person present who wishes to address the board or raise any questions about public school district matters or governing policies may do so under public participation. Any person who wishes to address the board must first be recognized by the board chair and make all comments and questions directed to the board chair. No discussion of person or individual students at this time. A limit of 3 minutes is placed on each speaker. Persons who want more time may make arrangements to be placed on future agendas. The public is also reminded that they may provide input on motions being considered by the board at this meeting. Additionally, anyone wishing to make public comment virtually may submit to the following virtual public comment form. Any person, all received messages that comply with the following criteria will be read at the meeting. No discussion of personnel or individual students is permitted. Include your full name, address, and message. A limit of 500 words is placed on each person. The same link may be used to provide input on agenda items. Public comment, I didn't see any earlier going on.
Nope.
Okay, first we have a request to hire. We have 2 coaches. High school assistant cheerleader and a volleyball coach. Is that high school or middle school?
High school.
High school. Any motions on request to hire?
I make a motion to request to hire.
Second. First from Lacey, second from Shane. Discussion from the public. Discussion from the board.
Are these stipend positions? Or what?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because they're the sports.
And is it a replacement of, or?
It's a replacement. Both of them are replacements.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion from the board? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign.
Mhm.
Hearing none, motion passes. Next, approve the LEA CBA 2527. This is the teacher contract that the negotiation committee has been working on for 8 weeks now. So,
I move to approve the CBA for 2025 through 2027.
motion from Stacy,
I'll second.
second from Christie. Discussion from the public. Discussion from the board. All those in favor of the approval of the CBA 2527 contract, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Hearing none, motion passes.
And that duration of agreement wasn't attached at the end. Do you bring one from
I got it, they need to have it signed
Okay.
before I can attach it. So,
So grab Josh when we're done, and have him sign before we go.
Next, we have a discussion decision on administrative salary request.
so I guess to fill in the rest of the board, we met, the negotiation committee, myself, Shane and Corey met with Jamie Loafing, Jenny, Nikki, and Rob, last week. And discussed, we discussed the potential of raises for the 4. I guess it would lead into the rest of administration. So that's what we met and discussed.
Did you guys come with an agreement on that?
Well,
There's an agreement with ideas that, well, the board side. That, we would like to look into for next year, making it automatic. The administration gets what the teachers get.
Okay.
For raises. We'd also like to look at redoing the matrix also.
Okay.
But as of this year, I think we're all nothing for this year.
Okay,
And by this year, you mean the upcoming school year?
Yes.
Other things that we discussed with the matrix would be to put more money to the base. Have the matrix be to 7 or 10 years, then match teachers and a $1,500 longevity per year after that. So there were some really good ideas given to us to consider.
okay. So I guess the motion would be to pause raises for ag this year, 25-26 school year, and then rework the matrix over the next year.
Sorry, for historical, was that, I mean, like, I'm just not sure is that what the request was, only for 4 teachers or 4 admin, or was it all admin?
If we do, we can't just do it for 40.
No, I understand that. I just am trying to understand where this came out of, because being back on the board, I think, I mean, I thought we talked about it last year that we weren't doing anything this year, which I know is what you're saying. I'm just trying to understand why it's even on the table, I guess.
They approached the board and asked for permission to speak about their concerns about not getting a raise this year. And each of
Okay.
them met with the board individually to express those concerns, and that's what the result of those meetings is now, is what they're saying. But anything that would have been decided would affect the entire admin team. It wouldn't just affect the board.
Okay.
But they're the four that came forward.
I should come forward and board did not.
Was that a public meeting? Just out of, I don't remember seeing it.
No, that was the.
Okay, so you guys just met with the individuals that wanted to say, can we even open this up?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so based on the board's decision last fall, late summer, to not entertain those discussions this year, that's what we stuck with. Based on last year's meeting.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, open discussion, absolutely.
However, I'm glad that we got a chance to meet because we came up with some really good ideas.
good. So, motion,
Move to table or not table,
Thank you.
You can table it until next time.
table until next year.
I got a motion to table the raises for admin until next year. Got a second from Stacy. Discussion from the public?
Can I say something?
Yep.
Okay, so I appreciate you guys meeting with me. The reason I did choose to meet this spring was because with the insurance package and losing the days, I made less this year than I did last year. I'm set to make even less next year with insurance rates going up bigger than what my 1.5% raise is. So I really hope that you take that in consideration, maybe not table it, come up with something this year, just due to the fact that I am making less. And that is pretty tough pill to swallow. For someone that wants to be very loyal to this school and this district and this community, making less, not feeling valued because of that. So that's what I got to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that there's got to be a way that we're looking at numbers and data. I mean, number doesn't lie, right? Numbers don't lie. But I think we're just looking at as if we're looking at different sets of numbers or looking at what a loss is or what a gain is. And I feel like we're not on the same page with what it has been lost and what has been gained. That's my concern.
Any other discussion from the board? All those in favor of tabling the admin raise discussion until next year, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Hearing none, motion passes. That was the last one.
Move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn from Shane,
Second.
second from Lacey. Discussion from the public, discussion from the board. All those in favor of adjourn, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Hearing none, motion passes. Thank you all for coming in.
Always like you guys.